I do like to keep track of the lore, but the lore in this game makes 0 sense. Remember how I said the lore in this game makes absolutely no sense whatsoever? That book proves my point significantly. Hello and welcome back to Mash Plays TechnoMage. When we last left off, we retrieved some spectacles for our fellow ghost friend that didn't even know his own name. Sad times for him. But I think he has figured it out now that he's got glasses, maybe. Who knows, he just disappeared. But he's let us into the library and we're going to explore it for what it's worth. I am prepared to read. Uh-oh. Dude, that guy got both. Oh man, there's so many bookshelves. No. Didn't even pick up his health potion. Woo! Dude, they do a lot of damage when they do eventually hit you. Oh crap! I didn't even see you there. I heard you, but I didn't see you. Oh, that's a interesting looking book. Careful not to attack it while I'm dealing with this lich. Is it a Lich King? It could be a Lich King. Oh my god. It's very hard to navigate this room. Oh, do you see that? 74 damage, nice. Okay, we're doing well, okay. So, should I even attempt to read all these? This is a lot of books. And, you know, I know reading is a part of the game, but at the same point in time, it hasn't really gotten me anywhere, has it? Other than lore, which, you know, I do like to keep track of the lore, but the lore in this game makes 0 sense. To the private studies, and it's locked with a copper key. Okay, fair enough. Okay, let's have a nosy. Okay, that's a good start. Good start. 2 bookshelves down. 47 more to go. There's a book coming out of this one. The foundation of Helmet Tarots. Would you like to read about this? Maybe that's a sign that we don't have to check every bookshelf, and only the bookshelves with actual books, like defying gravity on them, are the ones we can read from. Maybe. Let's read about this though. At Helmet Tarots, the foundation. The children of Sagan and Ludana, let's say Ludana, followed the path of Carisha through Gothos and founded their villages wherever they stopped to rest. But there was much to fear, and those who dared to face the dangers fought abominable creatures, or ventured where no one had ever set foot and returned with great knowledge, which they passed on to others. They founded a city which would offer protection and knowledge to any creature seeking it. Thus, they will lay the foundations of Helmet Tarots, the City of Light. Okay, that's pretty cool. So they were explorers. I am a stickler for finding secrets, so if I'm here whacking every bookshelf, that's because I want to find that, you know, that book that has got so old that the ink has worn away. and always makes Melvin ponder the meaning of life. He's like, what the heck is this? Some invisible ink? Maybe. The Sagas of Sargon. Would you like to learn about Sargon's history? Sure. As the land of Gothos was sparsely populated and much of it wild, Teresa wandered through the land and came upon a young smith, Sargon, who lived in the great forest. One day he saw Ludana, one of Teresa's sisters, and she bathed in the river Baharan. In the river Baharan. Oh my god, these names. And it's the saucy stuff as well. One day he saw Ludana, one of Carisha's sisters, as she bathed in the river of Baharan, and fell in love with her. Ludana caught sight of him, and she too felt a burning passion for Sargon. But when Tandoff, Ludana's brother, saw this, he disapproved of their love and challenged Sargon to a fight. The young smith agreed, and with Ludana's help, forged a sword. On the day of the battle, Tandoff threw Sargon to the ground. He, being stronger and mightier than all the others, and took Sargon's sword and swallowed it. But the sword, which had been made with Ludana's love, struck deeply in Tandoff's wrath, and finally quenched the flames of hatred. Tandoff then turned from his opponent and laid himself under the great mountains to rest. Sargon and Ludana rejoiced that their brother had been defeated, and from that time on became the ancestors of the great people. Remember how I said the lore in this game makes absolutely no sense whatsoever? That book proves my point significantly. Like, holy crap. Trying to figure out what any of that story meant is like trying to find, I don't know, salt in a pile of rice. The Legends of Carisha. Would you like to read more? Sure. In the beginning was the water. There was no light, no land, and it was created forever. The water and the darkness shaped the whole world, and the darkness fell in love with the water. For the water was where the darkness was not, and the water loved the darkness, for it was where the water was not. And out of their love arose Carisha, the first one. She wandered between darkness and water, but nothing was like her, and nothing was there. And so she was mournful, and her tears felt like rain. The water and the darkness saw her sadness, and formed the world of Gothos with her tears. Carisha walked upon the land, and her joy was great, and where her foot touched the land, there arose life, the forests, the rivers, and the beasts. My god, this is like, I don't know, this is like you gave your 5-year-old the task of writing a library. Maybe. Pretty intense reading, that's for sure. Fire arrows, oh, much needed. I was running low on them. Hey, I found the key. Nice. Okay, another book. Summoning rituals. Does this interest you? Of course it does. One of the most important uses of the tower is at the home of the Council of Undead Wise Ones. This council exists in a state between life and death, and, with the proper methods, can be summoned by any old one. The wise ones will use their combined knowledge to assist the old one who calls them. Okay, we are actually reading things that would help us later on, I think. Like, there was a ritual book, right, like ages ago, in the room before the library, where I think we'd be doing this ritual, and it says, it gives me the ingredients of how to summon them. So that's pretty ideal. And I've actually got some of the ingredients. I got the black pearl already, and the belladonna. There was one more ingredient or some. I can't remember the ingredient. Oh, he took the book. That's why it disappeared. Oh, that makes perfect sense now. I wondered why it disappeared. I just figured it was a ghost book. You know, illogical as I am. The Legends of Carisha. We've already read that one. I would not like to know more. Thank you. Summoning rituals. Nope. Thank you. And that's that. Nice. We got a key. Haha. Just trying all these books. Maybe Melvin will have something witty to say. Probably not. Woo! We're making it through the game. Slowly but surely. Okay. Right. Well, crap. I think I walked into a trap. Tama's study. There's another way to open this door. Is it perhaps killing this lich guy? Maybe. Ah! 10 damage! How dare you? Could just hug those guys, they're very wholesome. How about this one? What's this say? Yuzenba's study. There's another way to open this door. I wonder what that way is. There seems to be some sort of grappling hook thing, so it's not very secure. That's for sure. Aurelia's study. There's another way to open that door. Okay, okay. And a Marok's study. Is there another way to open this door? Yes, there is. Oh. So my guess is if I can fireball through here. Do I have the fireball skill? Yes, I do. It's one sec. And bam! That guy's got so much health! Hopefully he didn't drop anything, cause yeah. Maybe that were a bad use of my fireball, but I think if I burn these candles, it'll light something up. It'll open some. Oh, it opens the front door. That's nice, I guess. None of the others are open. Oh, there is a sign here though. Light opens the gate to the initiated. Cool, 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 cool. Probably this light, right? Da-na-na-na. Let there be light. Haha! Hello? Ah! Dude! What were I... Why is my guy not doing the thing properly? Oh my god, yeah, I forgot Melvin's lazy and only takes 50% of the shots I tell him to take. Okay, so there are many books to be read here. Let's check the library right first. Okay, nothing here. And the green book. Can I read that? No. Oh, okay, fair enough. This one looks very readable. but I'm just gonna look at these really out of place looking items. They look cool. Schematics and stuff. Can I get up here? No. If only there were a gap in the wall. Is there anywhere I can jump up on? Not really. Okay, let's read this book. Maybe it tells us knowledge. The use of weapons in a capital city. Apart from the guards and soldiers, no one may carry a weapon at any time in Helmetaros. Well, I'll have you know, Melvin has quite the arsenal of weapons, so it's pretty revealing, I guess. He's a criminal. Criminal. I take it some things have been opened, right? Yeah, here we go. Okay, can I read this note? No? Just double check both sides. Okay. Check the bookshelves, and oh, I can actually get up easily on this side. Okay, let's read this before I do anything else. Note, during the next moon cycle, we must definitely go to the sacristy and conjure up the previous council of the wise ones. Okay. I don't know why they needed to note that down. It's a bit ominous, isn't it? Is this the thing? Yep. Haha. And we can come back up this way, so let's go down and have a look. Ooh, there's a missing book. Oh, Melvin doesn't even say it's a missing book. Dang it. Okay, there is an obvious book right there, but I'm just going to check the rest of the shelves, just in case. You know, you never know. Because this is the first time this has happened in this game, right? The books didn't used to always be out the shelf. Or am I just really that observant and didn't even realize it? The effects of magical power on crystals. Do you wish to know more about this? Yes, of course. I've got 4 of those magical crystals, and I use magic all the time. Well, some of the time. Some crystals on Gothos have magical or mythical properties. These crystals of eternity are created by the wisest of our magicians. Once every 40 moon decades, holy crap, they assemble secretly in the laboratories of the tower to make the crystals. During this time, no one else is allowed in the tower, except for Arkan, the great dragon prince. He alone sits at the top of the tower, surveying the landscape, forbidding entry to the tower until the ceremony is over. Crystals made in this way are the most powerful and precious tools in this world. Whoever is granted permission to use them can feel their power just by touching them. Also, Melvin, hate to break it to you, you're not that special. It just happens to everyone that touches the crystal. So, yeah. There, Melvin. I'm sure you'll figure it out. Just like the way to open this door. And bam! Absolutely 0 fire arrows are going to be used in this game. I've been here. I don't need to go that way. This is the only room that was locked still, right? Yeah, and it's open now. Hello? Anything of interest here? No? Just a very, very menacing looking candelabra. Like, what the heck? It's missing a candle, and yet the center, like, of all 4 candles, where one would be if it wasn't missing, is the glowing orb of doom. Like, that's not how candles work, I don't think. That's just my thoughts. Oh, more library. How How intriguing. You know, I love to read random books. Note from the Book of War Dispatches. Would you like to read more? Sure. Let's see. What war dispatches have been written about? Honored Excar Vulpeth, my warriors and I are holding a position in a great forest, not far from the river Barhorn, where small flying women were recently sighted. Okay, I'm guessing those pixies, the fairies that I saw. But that is by the by. Day and night we are involved in skirmishes, but morale is pretty good. All of my warriors have passed the 4 tests and are fighting as would be expected of them. However, our supplies of mana stones are dwindling rapidly, and I therefore request urgent replenishments. Your servant, Vandar, the warrior. You think... Why would that be something someone wants to read in the library? Like, really? Here we go. Extract from the notebook of Legate Timar. Would you like to read this? Of course. Legate Timar. Note, today I found a written request in the passageway. One of the military leaders wrote asking for weapons for his troops, as they could scarcely hold their position against the onslaughts of the earth creatures. The letter was torn up and thrown on the floor. No one knows anything about it. Could someone be conspiring against us? Is there a traitor in our midst? Oh. I mean, there are multiple people cottoning on to this traitorous dude. I still think it's our mentor, working alongside with what's her name? Talus.